Guys, welcome to my world. My name is Rave. Today's recipe is delicious mutton biryani. Guess what? It's a fat-free, no oil mutton biryani. People who suffer from heartburn or acidity problem, they are going to enjoy this biryani because even after having 2 to 3 plates of biryani, you're going to feel so light and satisfied. Sounds good, isn't it? So what are we waiting? Let's get into the video, guys. I've taken 1 kg of lamb shoulder. The lamb shoulder resembles the Indian mutton, so I've taken lamb shoulder and cut into pieces. I'm going to wash this and pressure cook it. So I've taken medium size pieces. See, this is the excess fat that I've removed. Now this will go to the dustbin. We don't need extra fat. I've washed it and added to the pressure cooker. Add in some salt. Some turmeric powder. And add water. It's about 2 cups. You can add 2 to 3 cups and cook it in a medium flame for about 6 to 7 whistles. Drain the mutton and keep it aside. We need the stock. So I've taken ginger and garlic in equal proportions. Rice, it's Basmati rice. It's about 400 grams. I've taken fennel seeds, cloves, cardamom, star anise, bay leaf and cinnamon stick. You have to grind this. Tomatoes, green chilies, it's big, so I've taken 4. Ginger garlic paste, mint, thinly sliced onions. So all the measurements are there in the description box below. You can check it out. I've taken lemon juice from 1 lemon, curd or yogurt, it's about 100 grams, salt, chili powder, the spices that we ground, and garam masala. I've measured the rice with this cup. It's about 2 cups, equal to 400 grams of rice. Wash and soak it once you start the cooking. Do not soak it before. Heat the vessel. I'm using a cooker. Add in the onions. And saute it. Add some salt so that the onions release the moisture. We don't want the onions to stick to the bottom. Saute it. I'm going to add 2 to 3 spoons of stock.
this stock is going to make sure the onions are cooked well. This replaces the oil. So I've covered the lid and cooked for about 2 minutes until the moisture is released. And now we are going to saute it until the onions are cooked and caramelized. It should turn into a golden brown color. Add some stock and scrape the bottom. So the onions are done. Now I'm going to add ginger garlic paste. Make sure you cook the ginger garlic paste until the raw smell goes. So you need to cook everything in a medium flame, guys. Do not cook in a high flame. Scrape the bottom and saute until the raw smell goes. Add some stock in between whenever you need. Do not add too much of stock. So it's an oil-free recipe, guys. You need to try in your home and surprise everyone with this delicious biryani. I'm adding in the tomatoes and chilies. I've cut the chilies into half and slit it. So this is a finger chili. It's double the size of your finger. So if it is a medium sized chili, you can use about 6 to 8 chilies. I'm going to add some salt so that the tomatoes cook quickly. Saute it, close the lid and cook for 5 minutes. Always make sure that you cook in a low to medium flame, guys. Have some patience to have this delicious biryani. I'm going to add the mint. Saute it. Everything should get well combined. The tomatoes are mashed. The mint is cooked. You can add stock whenever you want so that the mixture doesn't get stuck to the bottom. Scrape the sides and the bottom. We are going to add the curd or yogurt. You should always add the curd before you add in the spices. So it's about 100 grams of yogurt. Mix everything together and cook for 2 minutes until everything is well combined, and then we are going to add the spices. This is a Greek style yogurt. Let it sit for about 2 minutes. I'm going to add the Garam masala powder. I'm going to add the spices that we ground. Chilli powder. And salt as per your taste. So you have added salt to the mutton already. When you add the stock or the water to this mixture, make sure the water or the stock tastes salty and the rice absorbs the saltiness. So saute everything, mix it well together. The raw smell of the spices should go. Then you can add the lamb or the mutton. So I'm going to add the lamb. It's already cooked, so you can just saute it and leave it for 2 minutes. Do not stir it too much and break the lamb. So you can take around 750 to 1 kg mutton for 400 grams of rice. So here we don't get pieces of lamb, we get a part of the lamb and we have to cut it ourselves. So I've taken the shoulder part that resembles the taste of Indian mutton, as I said earlier. So it's the tough part to cut the pieces. Mix everything together and cook for 2 minutes. Cover it with a lid. Now we are going to add half a cup of stock. So if you have enough stock, we will be needing about 3.5 cup of stock. If you don't have enough stock, you can add some water. So I'm adding half a cup. So usually for 2 cups of rice we take 3 cups of water, but since we are not cooking with oil, we need extra moisture. So I'm adding about 3.5 cups of water. You can reduce to 3/4. Cover it with the lid and cook for 5 minutes, and then we are going to add in the remaining stock. Look at that. Wow, looks delicious. And we are going to add in the remaining stock. I have missed to capture adding in the lemon juice. So once the stock is added, you can add in the lemon juice and salt. As I said earlier, the water or the stock should taste salty so that the rice gets the saltiness. So in this stage, add in the lemon juice and then cover it with the lid and let it boil. Scrape the sides and the bottom. Even after removing excess fat, look at that stock. It has some oil floating. So think, whenever you're adding oil, ghee, how much extra fat that you're adding in. So cover it with lid and let it boil. And once you get in the boiling stage, you're going to add in the rice. Strain the rice and keep it aside, and then we are going to add it. Now we are going to add the rice. The entire cooking should be in a medium flame. It can be from low to medium, but not in a high flame. Once you added the rice, make sure you have enough salt and spices. I prefer medium spice, so the measurement that I've given would be correct if you like the same, or you can increase the spice level as per your taste. Do not break the rice by stirring too much. Just stir slowly and then cover it with the lid. And once the water level decreases, you can keep the cooker in dum. Dum is nothing but you're going to cover the lid with a cloth so that the vapor doesn't fall into the rice, and you're going to keep the cooker over a tawa so the direct heat doesn't get to the cooker. So the water level has decreased and you can see the rice, and this is the stage that you need to put it in dum. You don't let the steam outside, so you need to cover it tightly. Remove it from the flame and keep the tawa you can keep the tawa for 5 minutes in high flame, and then over that you can place the cooker or the vessel that you're cooking your biryani. Place the vessel over the tawa, and then for 25 minutes on a medium flame you're going to put this in dum. I'm going to cover the lid with the cotton cloth so it absorbs the vapors and doesn't let it fall into the rice. So I'm using a cotton cloth. So the water level has decreased, look at that, and you can see the rice clearly. So this is the stage to put it in dum. I've covered the lid with the cotton cloth, and over this I'm going to keep another vessel so that the steam doesn't go out. Just a heavy vessel would do that. And look at that, the cotton cloth is wet. It has absorbed all the vapors, and after 25 minutes and a rest time of 5 minutes, look at that, your delicious, yummy, no oil mutton biryani is ready. Serve it with some raita. Look at that, the rices are so separate and cooked well. You're going to get a nice spongy tender mutton. You won't believe your eyes that you have cooked this biryani without any oil and getting the same taste. So oil is just an enhancer. It is not giving any taste to the biryani. So only the ingredients, the spices, the mutton and gives the taste. So serve it hot. Raita, as I said in my last biryani video, It's just curd and some onions and salt. Enjoy your day with this yummy, delicious, no oil biryani. Share it with your friends and family members, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.